everyone, Carrie Maribal with today's hashtag NNM, Naked Networking Moment. So this week I'm working with one of my favorite career coaching clients, someone who, let's just say, he doesn't really like networking yet. I say yet because I hope to shift him. However, he does recognize the power of connection, and I am very grateful for that because he sees that with a little practice he'll get there. One of the exercises that he's working on, and a tip for you too, is to not take for granted how networking can be a great tool to practice for job interviews. It's like feeding two birds with one seed. Let me explain. So not only are you meeting new people to expand your circle of influence, you're also practicing your communication skills in the process. In other words, the awkwardness of talking to people you've never met before can really help prepare you to leave a great first impression for your next job interview, because it kind of simulates the nerves a little bit. I spent over 20 years in the IT recruiting field, and in that experience, I learned so much. But one of the things I learned was that the best interviews are conversations, not interrogations. But to be comfortable with conversation, you really have to showcase your uniqueness and how your top transferable skills will help a company succeed, right? So I cannot emphasize enough the importance of researching things like company culture and values ahead of these conversations, whether it's with a stranger that you just met or at a job interview where you have some time to prepare. It's good to practice. Leverage what you've learned and how you've prepared and how you're going to challenge the status quo. Ask great questions that demonstrate your critical thinking skills. Don't just recite your resume. Tell a story that illustrates your journey, your failures, and how they shaped you. Remember, confidence is key. Own your achievements, but stay humble. Be the professional who really stands out, not just for your skills, but for your authenticity. I love this. I believe in your ability to network smarter. You just have to believe in yourself. Thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, and questions. I'm getting emails, I'm getting messages on social, and I'm so grateful. And I want to challenge you to tell your story. How are these tips helping you? Do a hashtag NNM and just share, because you never know how your story can help inspire someone else too. Thank you so much for your support, and don't forget to follow.